Okay. Alrighty, folks, we're starting here at our swim meet, club meet here tonight. Beautiful Wednesday night here in Olympus. This is our IMRV swim meet. Starting up, we have the mixed 5 and over 50-yard freestyle. In lane 2, Ira Wilson. Lane 3, Alina Smith. Lane 4, Chase Pendleton. For our 50 free. Swimmers stepping up for their events. Looks like we have somebody in lane 5. Name is not on the heat sheet, I apologize. There's the buzzer, and there they go.
Event number 1, heat number 1, a 50-yard freestyle. In lane 2, Ira Wilson. Lane 3, Alina Smith. Lane 4, Chase Pendleton. Behind the block should be heat number 2.
Swimmers coming to the wall.
In lane 1, Olivia
and hit the flip turn, and they're off on the other way. About 23-second splits for these first 3. Looks like lane 4 lost their goggles, still trekking on. What a trooper. continuing on. Great swimming. Chase Pendleton reaching the flags. And he comes in. Great swims. Coming up in heat 2 of 11, we have Olivia in lane 1, Olivia Papastamos. Lane 2, Isla Woodbury. Lane 3, Ava Cedarholm. Lane 4, Nora Jorgensen. And lane 5, Vita Mordecai.
Behind the block should be heat number 3. In lane 1,
great swimming from these swimmers.
Lane 2, Henry Astle. Lane 3, Zaraya Valencia. Lane 4, Rose Gale. Lane 5, Ian
Lane
Snow.
4,
Lane 6,
hits the wall
Graham
first.
Knight.
That's Nora Jorgensen. Nora comes in with a time of 41:45. That's an improvement for her by almost 4 seconds. Great job, Nora. Coming up in heat 3, we have in lane 1, Ash Ballinger. Lane 2, Henry Astle. Lane 3, Zaria Valencia. Lane 4, Rose Gale. Lane 5, Ian Snow. And lane 6, Graham Knight. Excellent dives from our swimmers.
In the water is heat number 3 of the 50-yard freestyle. Behind the block should be heat number 4. In lane 1, Quinn Wendt. Lane 2, Lydia Height. Lane 3, Haley Hernandez. Lane 4, Blake Bates. Lane 5, TJ Beeman. Lane 6, Ellie Sear.
Pulling ahead. My apologies, you switched mics there. Swimmers coming to the wall. Looks like number 5 ends up taking that one. Sorry, just getting situated here. Coming up here in heat number 4, in lane 1, Quinn Wendt. Lane 2, Lydia Height. Lane 3, Haley Hernandez. Lane 4, Blake Bates. Lane 5, TJ Bayman. And lane 6, Ellie Seaver.
Heat number 4. Behind the block should be heat number 5 of the 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Ada Frazier. Lane 2, Beatrice Stoltz. Lane 3, Charlotte Sear. Lane 4, Miles Woodbury. Lane 5, Sam Jensen. Lane 6, Jack
Coming off the wall, it's a close one here in lanes 3 and 4. Lane 3 pulling ahead. And coming into the wall first is lane 3. That is Haley Hernandez. She drops almost 2 seconds. Great job, Haley. Coming up here in heat number 5, we have Ada Frazier in lane 1. In lane 2, Beatrice Stoles. Lane 3, Charlotte Searer. Lane 4, Miles Woodbury. Lane 5, Sam Jensen. And lane 6, Jack Frank.
Number 6 of the 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Thomas Thorham. Lane 2, Jackson Taylor. Lane 3,
Lane 1 here, Ada Frazier pulling ahead of the pack.
Lane 5, Sawyer Romney.
Miles Woodbury going to catch up in lane 4. Ada Frazier coming to take her spot back. And lane 4 comes out on top. That is Miles Woodbury. Drop of almost 1 second. Good job, Miles. Coming up here, Lane 6, in lane 1, Thomas Thorne. Lane 2, Jackson Taylor. Lane 3, Leilani Miyamoto. Lane 4, Addison Sandberg. Lane 5, Sawyer Romney. Lane 6, Noah Layton.
In the water is heat number 6 of the 50-yard freestyle. Behind the block should be heat number 7. In lane 1, Ethan Tao. Lane 2,
Great swimming here.
Lane 3, Oliver Northway. Lane 4, Yuma Bottomraja. Lane 5, Gwen
Looks like
Gale.
we have lane
Lane
5
6,
pulling
Lucas
ahead of the pack. Sawyer Romney. And Sawyer is going to come out on top with a time of 31:48. Almost a full 4-second drop there for Sawyer. Coming up here for lane 7, we have in lane 1, Ethan Tao. Lane 2, Emmy Wardle. Lane 3, Oliver Northway. Lane 4, Yuma Bottomjav. Lane 5, Gwen Gale. Lane 6, Lucas Wu.
8 and 7, sorry. And behind the block should be heat number 8. In lane 1, Jaden Liu. Lane 2, Porter Emery. Lane 3, Chloe Cedarholm. Lane 4, Sophia Sherry. Lane 5,
Pretty close one here, folks.
Lane 6,
It's neck and neck as we come on to the second 25. And lane 4 is going to come out on top. That is Yuma Badamjav. My apologies. Coming up here in heat number 8, we have in lane 1, Jaden Liu. Lane 2, Porter Emery. Lane 3, Chloe Cedarholm. Lane 4, Sophie Sherry. Lane 5, Lucia Jeffries. And lane 6, Thea Gozenbeck.
in lane 1, Annika Simonson. Lane 2, Ariana Ariazon. Lane 3,
Coming up next for heat number 9, we have in lane 1, Annika Simonson. Lane 2, Ariana Ariazon. Lane 3, Chloe Whitehead. Lane 4, Justin Tao. Lane 5, Tavian Ulibari. And lane 6, Oscar Astle.
heat number 9. Behind the block should be heat number 10 of the 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Sophie DuPont. Lane 2, Gemma Losemet. Lane 3, Cindy McElwee. Lane 4, Lorraine Moran. Lane 5, Madeline Stoltz. Lane 6, Kai Surprise.
Coming out on top in lane 4, that is Justin Tao. Time of 29.16. There's a drop for Justin. In heat 10, in lane 1, we have Sophie DuPont. Lane 2, Jenna Dozenbet. Lane 3, Sydney McElwee. Lane 4, Lorraine Moran. Lane 5, Madeline Stoles. And lane 6, Kai Surprise.
In the water is heat number 10.
Buzzer goes off for heat number 10.
11th and final heat of the 50-yard
Lots of fast swimmers here.
Lane 1, Liu. Lane 2, Alec Payne. Lane
Lanes
3,
1, 2,
Will
and 3.
Jones. Lane 4, Nico
Nope, it's all neck and neck
Lane
here,
5,
folks. The flip turn.
Lane 6, McKay Wentz.
They all come back up. It's like lanes 2 and 3 have a slight edge. And lane 2 comes on top with a time of 27:48. Here we go, heat 11 of 11. Last heat here in lane 1, Elaine Liu. Lane 2, Alec Pang. Lane 3, Will Jones. Lane 4, Nico Morton. Lane 5, Audrey Kim. Lane 6, McKay Wendt.
Up next will be event number 2, the 25-yard freestyle, 10 and under, that will start at
Lanes 3 and 4, getting splits of about 11 seconds there.
Lane 2, Ida Mordecai. Lane 3, Sam Jensen. Lane 4, Will Bickmore. Lane 5, Nora Jorgensen. Lane 6,
Lane 3 is going to come out on top with a time of 22.8. Great job, Will Jones. In event number 2, heat 1 of 1, lane 1, Aliana Smith, lane 2, Vita Mordecai, lane 3, Sam Jensen, lane 4, Will Brickmore, lane 5, Nora Jorgensen, and lane 6, Olive Wilson for our 25-meter freestyle, 25-yard freestyle, my apologies.
The 5 and over 100-yard freestyle. Behind the block should be heat number 1 in lane 1, Zoe Galbraith, lane 2, Ash Ballinger, lane 3, Quinn Wendt, lane 4, Henry Apple.
Great swims here for the 25. Lane 5 coming out on top with a time of 19:01. Coming up in event number 3, heat number 1, the 100-yard freestyle, mixed 5 and over, we have lane 1, Zoe Galbraith, lane 2, Ash Ballinger, lane 3, Quinn Wendt, lane 4, Henry Astle, lane 5, Blake Bates, and lane 6, Isla Woodbury. Great drives from the swimmers.
Is heat number 1 of the 100-yard freestyle. Behind the block should be heat number 2. In lane 1, Zaria Valencia. Lane 2, Rose Gale. Lane 3, Ian Snow. Lane 4, Noah Layton. Lane 5, Jack Frank. Lane 6, Ellie Sear.
Lane 5 in the lead right now. Pulling ahead is lane 5 and lane 3. That is Quinn Wendt and Blake Bates. Coming out on top is lane 5 with a time of 1:28.23. Coming up in heat number 2, in lane 1, we have Zaria Valencia, lane 2, Rose Gale, lane 3, Ian Snow, lane 4, Noah Layton, lane 5, Jack Frank, and lane 6, Ellie Sieber. And they're off.
In the water is heat number 2 of the 100-yard freestyle. Behind the block should be heat number 3. In lane 1, Mirami. Lane 2, Miles Woodbury. Lane 3, Thomas Thorham. Lane 4, Ada Frazier. Lane 5, Addison Sandberg. Lane 6, Beatrice Stoltz.
All right, lane 5 here ahead of the pack. However, lanes looks like, no, sorry, lane 4 ahead of the pack. Lanes 5 and 6 are neck and neck with lane 3 closely tailing lane 5 about 1 body length behind as they come into the wall. Lanes 1 and 2 have not given up yet at all, though, as they come into the wall. Lane 4 coming out on top with a time of 1:18.56. As lanes 1 and 2 come into the wall as well. We're going to get ready to start heat number 3 in lane 1, Sawyer Romney. Lane 2, Miles Woodbury. Lane 3, Thomas Thorham. Lane 4, Ada Frazier. Lane 5, Addison Sandberg. Lane 6, Beatrice Stoles. Swimmers up on the blocks. And there they go.
In the water is heat number 3.
Off the dive, looks like lane 4 and lane 4, 5, and 6 all close together. But here comes lane 1 charging forward to take the lead.
Lane 3, Ethan Tao. Lane 4, Oliver Northway.
Lane 1 continues to pull ahead of the pack. Lanes 4, 5, and 6 still within 1 body length of each other. And lane 2 and 3 right neck and neck with lanes 5 and 6 catching up now. Lane number 1 charging forward still. Nothing can stop him.
It's been slippery all day, Ethan. It's been swimming fast all day long.
Swimming fast all day long. Coming up in second here, we have lane 4 with lanes 2, 3, and 5 all neck and neck. Lane number 6 still in this, fighting strong. Lane 1 coming into the wall. They're going to finish first with a time of 1:10.07. The neck and neck between 2, 3, and 5 is slowly broken up. Coming in second is lane 4, and coming in third is lane 2, followed closely by 4, 5, and 6. Coming up in heat number 4, in lane 1, Charlotte Sear. Lane 2, Emmy Wardle. Lane 3, Ethan Tao. Lane 4, Oliver Northway. Lane 5, Ruth Snow. Lane 6, Jackson Taylor.
In the water is heat number 4 of the 100-yard freestyle. Behind the block should be heat number 5. In lane 1, Yuma Badamajah.
Swimming right now, we have, it's pretty neck and neck here, folks, all tied up. Off the flip turn, still super close. Looks like lane number 5 has the slight edge, though. Lanes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, all neck and neck. We'll see where we're at after the turn for the mark of the 50. Once again, lane 5 pulling ahead here. The rest of the lanes still all neck and neck, all close together. Lane 1 starts turning on the jets, catching up to lane 5. Lane 6 charging forward, almost half a body length behind lane 4. Great speed that we're seeing from these swimmers. Coming out on top is lane 5 with a time of 1:14.86, followed close behind by lanes 3, 2, 1, and 4, and 6. Coming up here in heat number 5, we have lane 1, Udom Badamjab. Lane 2, Fia Dozenbutt. Lane 3, Lucia Jeffries. Lane 4, Porter Emery. Lane 5, Lucas Wu. And lane 6, Gwen Gale. Lane 3 pulling out ahead of the other swimmers. Lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 6 all neck and neck. Lane 3 with a little bit of an edge here on the competition. Lane 3 with a split of 31.99. lanes 1, 2, 3, 4. Lanes 1, 2, and 3 neck and neck here. Right behind lane 3, lanes 5 and 6. Right on their tails, about a body length behind. Coming out on top, lane 3 with a time of 1:08.32. Followed closely by lanes 2, 1, 4, 5, and 6. Coming up next in heat number 6, we have lane 1, Ariana Ariazand, lane 2, Sophie DuPont, lane 3, Kai Surprise, lane 4, Justin Tao, lane 5, Chloe Cedarholm, and lane 6, Tavian Ulibari.
Behind the block should be heat number 7 in lane 1, Sydney Napoli. Lane 2, McKay.
It's really close here, folks, as they come into the turn on the first 25. Continues to stay close. Looks like lane 4 is out ahead a little bit. Not by much, though. Coming off the turn, looks like lane 4 is pulling ahead. Lanes 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 all neck and neck right behind him. They hit the turn coming into the last 25 here. Everybody turning on the jets to finish here. Lanes 2, 3 catching up to lane 4 as they pull into the wall. Lane 4 manages to take that one away. Coming up in heat number 7, lane 1, Sydney McElwee, lane 2, McKay Wendt, lane 3, Alec Pang, lane 4, Jenna Dozenbet, lane 5, Madeline Stolz, and lane 6, Oscar Astle.
In the water is heat number 7 of the 100-yard freestyle.
Neck and neck off the dive here. Swimmers start to accelerate. Looks like coming off the wall, lanes 2, 3, and 4 start to pull ahead. It's lanes 1, 5, and 6 right on their tails. Hitting the wall at about a 29 split. Lane 3 slightly ahead of lanes 2 and 4 as they come into the wall for the last 25. Looks like lanes 3 and 4 hit at the same time, and it's going to be a close one as they swim into the wall. And it looks like lane 4 is going to come out on top by 0.20. Super close one there with a time of 59.35. Coming up in our final heat in lane 1, Audrey Kim, lane 2, Joshua Paraniba, lane 3, Will Jones, lane 4, Nico Morton, lane 5, Lauren Greenwell, and lane 6, Elaine Liu.
In the water is our final heat of the 100-yard freestyle.
Blazing fast off the start here are lanes 3 and 4. Lanes 1 and 2 right behind him.
In lane 1, Micah Uno. Lane 2, Ira Wilson. Lane 3, Chase Pendleton. Lane 4.
Looks like lane 3 has a slight edge on lane 4 as they come into the wall, hitting a 23.97 split, blazing fast. Lanes 1 and 2, about a body length behind them, catching up. Lane 3 and 4 coming into the last 25, and it's a race to the finish. Looks like we're gonna have lane 3 with a 48.71 and lane 2 with a 50.02. Great speed from these swimmers today. Lane 2 coming in with a 57.23 and lane 1 with a 1:00.54. In our next event, we are going to have our mixed 10 and under 25-yard breaststroke in lane 1, Micah Inoue. Apologies if I butchered that one. Lane 2, Ira Wilson. Lane 3, Chase Pendleton. Lane 4, Alina Smith. And lane 5, Will Brickmore. For our 25-yard breaststroke. They're off at the buzzer. neck and neck here.
Breaststroke behind the cones should be heat number
Lane
2.
1 looks like he's getting an
In
edge
lane
here.
1, Olivia Papastamos. Lane 2, Nora Jorgensen.
The rest of the pool
Lane 3,
right behind
TJ
them.
Maimon. Lane 4, Graham Knight.
Lane 1 is going to come out on top with a time of 26.99, followed closely by 2, 6, 4, 3, and 5. In heat number 2, we have Olivia Papastamos, lane 2, Nora Jorgensen, lane 3, TJ Beeman, lane 4, Graham Knight, and lane 5, Vina Mordecai. Lanes 3 and 4 pulling ahead, 3 with the edge.
The 5 and over 100-yard IM behind the blocks should be heat number 1 in lane 2.
Coming into the wall is lane 3 with a time of 23:02.
Charlotte Sear.
Starting our event number 5, is heat 1, lane 2, Henry Astle, lane 3, Jackson Taylor, lane 4, Jack Frank, and lane 5, Charlotte Searer. Great dive from the swimmer, starting off with the butterfly here.
100-yard IM behind the block should be heat number 2. In lane 1, Oliver Northway. Lane 2, Lydia Height.
Lane 3 pulling ahead, lanes 2, 4, and 5 right on his tail.
Lane 5, Zoe Gelring. Lane 6, Ruth Snow.
As they move on to the backstroke here, lane 3 extending his lead.
Huh? Sure. The senior one?
We lost one of our cameras here, we apologize. Coming up next is the breaststroke here, lanes 3 and 5. Ahead by about 2-ish body lengths of lanes 2 and 4. They come into the wall and turn into the last part of the freestyle. It's neck and neck here for first and second, neck and neck here for third and fourth as well. Coming out on top is lane 5 with a time of 134.22. Lane 3 with a time of 134.95. Super close one there, folks. And coming up in heat 2, we're going to have lane 1, Oliver Northway. Lane 2, Lydia Height. Lane 3, Emmy Wardle. Lane 4, Ava Cedarholm. Lane 5, Zoe Galbraith. And lane 6, Ruth Snow. And they're off from the buzzer. Starting off with the butterfly, lanes 3 and 6, slightly ahead, lanes 1 and 2 catching up. As they come into the wall, lane 6 with a slight lead over lane 3. They come into the backstroke, still neck and neck here for first and second as well, third and fourth, and 5 and 6 only slightly behind. They're continuing to keep up the speed here. Heading on into the breaststroke here. Standings are about the same. closing in on the final 25. Seeing some great speed here from our swimmers. Lanes 3 and 6 hit the wall as they come into the freestyle, the final finish. Turning on the jets, seeing who will come out on top. Lane 3 catching up to lane 6. Switching on to the breaststroke. Lane 3 really pulling forward after a little bit of a slip on the diving block. Now is pulling into the lead. What a swim here from lane 3. Quinn Wendt. As we prepare for our final leg, the freestyle. Lane 3 slightly ahead of lane 5. Lane 5 by no means giving up. And here comes lane 1 charging forward, catching up to lane 3 and 5. Neck and neck right on the tail.
The 100-yard IM. Behind the block should be heat number 6. In lane 1,
in the pool right now, looks like lane number 3 slightly ahead of the pack.
Lane 3, Chloe
Lanes 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 right on the tail.
Lane 5, Sophia Sherry. Lane 6, Thea Dosenbeck.
In the backstroke, lanes 3 and 2 right next to each other. Lanes 3 and 4 right next to each other. Lanes 2, 5, and 6 right on their tail. And lane 1 right on the tail of lanes 2, 5, and 6 as we come into the wall for the breaststroke. Coming into the breaststroke, looks like lane 2 is catching up. As we head into our freestyle, the final leg of the swim. Lane 3 pulling ahead. Lanes 2 and 4 neck and neck as they come into the wall. Lane 1 turning on the jets. Lane 3 coming out on top at the time of 1:25.17. Coming up here in heat number 6, lane 1, Lucia Jeffries. Lane 2, Porter Emery. Lane 3, Chloe Cedarholm. Lane 4, Jaden Liu. Lane 5, Sophia Sherry. And lane 6,
In the water is heat number 6.
Thea Dosenbeck.
IM. Behind the block should be our 7th and final heat of this event. In lane 1, Kai Surprise. Lane 2, Justin Tao. Lane 3, Lorraine Moran. Lane 4, Sydney McElwee. Lane 5, Tavian Ulibarri. Lane 6, Audrey Kim.
Coming into the wall, about to start our breaststroke. Lane 3 ahead of the pack. Followed closely by lanes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, my apologies. On the breaststroke, lane 5 really starts picking up the pace, catching up to lane 3. Lanes 1, 2, 4, and 6 all neck and neck. We're gonna hit the wall and turn into the freestyle. Really picking up the speed. Lane 3 sprinting to the finish. Neck and neck with lane 5. Lane 3 is going to overtake lane 5 for the finish at the time of 1:17.27. Great swim. In our 7th and final heat of this event, in lane 1, we have Kai Surprise. Lane 2, Justin Tao. Lane 3, Lorraine Moran. Lane 4, Sydney McElwee. Lane 5, Tavian Ulibarri. And lane 6, Audrey Kim.
In the water is our final heat of the 100-yard IM.
Starting here with our butterfly. Immediately lanes 3 and 4 speeding ahead. Lanes 1, 2, and 6, 5 right on the tail.
Lane 3, Vita Mordecai.
Coming out the flip turn, lane 3 with an edge over lane 4. Lane 3 really ahead of the pack now. Lanes 1 and 2 catching up on the breaststroke here. Charging forward is lane 3. That is Lorraine Moran. She comes into the wall with a very quick 105.88. Great swim. Coming up in event number 6, we have the mixed 10 and under 25-yard backstroke in lane 2. Olive Wilson, lane 3, Vita Mordecai, and lane 4, Chase Pendleton.
Lane 4, Chase. Chase is coming. Okay. Chase, you can walk. It's okay. Lane 4, Chase.
So if we have an unidentified swimmer in lane 5, that's all right.
Take your mark.
Swimmers start off the wall. Neck and neck here, lanes 3, 4, and 5 pulling ahead. Lane 2 right on the tail.
Lane 3, Graham Knight. Lane 4, Ira Wilson. Lane 5, Alina Smith.
And they hit the wall. Number 4 coming out on top with a time of 26:33. In heat number 2, final heat of this event, we have lane 2, Will Bickmore, lane 3, Graham Knight, lane 4, Ira Wilson, and lane 5, Alina Smith.
Take your mark.
Seeing some serious speed right off the start here. Lanes 3, 4 pulling ahead of the pack, and lanes 2 and 5 right on their tail. Lane 3 getting his edge. Looks like he's going to come out on top here with a time of 20.92. Starting our event number 7, we have our 200-yard AM, lane 2, Charlotte Sear, lane 3, Quinn Went, and lane 4, Chloe Whitehead. Great dives here off the start. Getting straight into the butterfly.
In the water is heat 1 of the 200-yard IM. Behind the block should be heat number 2. In lane 1, Ethan Tao. Lane 2, Porter Emery. Lane 3, Justin Tao. Lane 4, Ariana Ariazan. Lane 5, Sophie DuPont. Lane 6, Ellie Sear.
Lane 5, I believe. No, lane 4, my apologies. Lane 4 speeding ahead. Lanes 2 and 3 neck and neck with each other as they start to finish off the butterfly and getting ready to start the backstroke. Coming to the wall, lanes 2 and 3, while lane 4 gets ready to start her breaststroke leg. Starting the breaststroke here are lanes 2 and 3. Seen some great swim. This is a tough event, and our swimmers are pushing forward with a fire in their hearts.
Go! Go! Go!
Great cheering here from their teammates and coaches as well, as lanes 2 and 3 getting ready to start their second half of their breaststroke leg, while lane 4 gets ready to start the beginning of their freestyle. Lanes 2 and 3 getting ready to hit the wall, starting their freestyle, while lane 4 getting ready to finish off the race, starting the last 25 of their freestyle. Lane 4 coming in with a time of 2:52.29, and lanes 2 and 3 finishing their 25 freestyle, getting ready to start the last one, coming into the end of the race. Lane 2 coming in with a time of 3:19.77, and lane 3 closely following, coming into the flags. Gets a 3:33.13. Coming up in heat number 2, we have Ethan Tao in lane 1, lane 2, Porter Emery, lane 3, Justin Tao, lane 4, Aryazan, lane 5, Sophie DuPont, and lane 6, Ellie Sierra.
Should be our third heat of this event. In lane 1, McKay Went.
Coming right off the bat here, lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5 neck and neck with each other, and lanes 1 and 6 behind them.
4, Devin Dosenbeck. Lane 5, Madeline Stoltz. Lane 6, Oscar Askell.
As our swimmers come into their backstroke leg, lane 3 pulling ahead, followed closely by 4, 5, and 2. Lanes 1 and 2 closely following. Coming into the breaststroke leg here. We have lane 3 in the lead, followed closely by lanes 4 and 5. Lanes 1, 2, and 6, all within close range of each other, just a couple body lengths. Lanes 3 and 4 getting ready to finish their breaststroke leg, getting ready to finish the race. Hitting the wall first is lane 3. Turning on the jets as we head into the final leg. Lanes 4 and 5 closely follow, as does lane 2, 1, and lane 6 just about to the wall, getting ready to finish their breaststroke. Coming out on top in lane number 3 with a time of 2:40.85, followed closely behind by lane 5 with a time of 2:40. Sorry, that's lane 4, 2:47.89. Lane 5 with 2:51.59. Lane 2 coming in with a time of 2:57.92. Closely followed by lane 1 coming in through the flags here with a time of 3:08.14. And finishing up in lane 6 with a time of 3:25.09, I believe. Coming up in 3:24.62, my apologies. Coming up in heat 3 of 3 in lane 1, McKay Went. Lane 2, Joshua Paranaiba. Lane 3, William Bagley. Lane 4, Gemma Dozenbet. Lane 5, Madeline Stoles. And lane 6, Oscar Astle.
Starting down at the west end of the pool will be lane number 2, Henry Astle. Lane 3, Ira Wilson. Lane 4,
Lane 3 pulling ahead quickly off the start, followed closely by lanes 2 and 4. Lanes 1, 5, and 6 right on their tail as we go into the backstroke here. Coming into the second half of the breaststroke, still a close race. Lane 3 ahead of 2 and 4 who are neck and neck. Lanes 1 and 5 also neck and neck with lane 6 just about a body length behind. Coming into our breaststroke here, we'll see if the tides turn in any which way. Lane 3 extending their lead. Getting into our second half of the breaststroke here. Lane 4 making a move on lane 3, starting to get really close, as is lane 2. Lanes 1, 5 really close together, as lane 6 is about a body length and a half behind. Coming into the wall, lanes 3 and 4 hit at about the same time as they start the freestyle. It's going to be a close one here, folks. Lane 2 saying that they are not done yet, really putting in the power here as they come into the wall. Hitting the flip turn at about the same time as lanes 3 and 4. As they turn on the jets to finish it off, lane 3 putting their foot down, pulling ahead. Gonna come in with a time of 2:25.59, followed closely by lane 4 with 2:26.87 and lane 2 with a 2:29.74. Quickly in come lanes 1 and 5. Lane 6 coming in right behind him. Starting in heat number 1 for event number 8, we have the 10 and under 25-yard butterfly. Lane 2, Henry Astle. Lane 3, Ira Wilson. And lane 4, Olivia Papastemos.
Take your mark.
Neck and neck race here. Looks like lane 5 getting slightly ahead. Lane 2, Astle, following closely. Lanes 3 and 4 neck and neck. Coming into the wall, lane 5 finishes with the time. Lane 3 comes in first with a 26.54. In heat number 2, we have in lane 1, Ava Cedarholm. Lane 2, Graham Knight. Lane 3, Sam Jensen. Lane 4, Jack Frank. And lane 5, TJ Beeman. Seeing some serious speed here. Coming out on top, lane 3. Lane 4 with a time of 1994. Gonna pick that one up. In event number 9, our last and final event of the day in heat 1 of 1, lane 2. Leilani Miyamoto, lane 3, Lauren Greenwell, lane 4, Noah Layton, and lane 5, McKay Went for our 1650-yard freestyle. Looks like there's a slight bit of confusion as to if this event is happening or not, and it is. We are getting ready to start here.
Lane 2, Leilani Miyamoto. Lane 3, Lauren Greenwell. Lane 4, Noah Layton. Lane 5, McKay Went. Each lane needs a counter, please. If you have a swimmer swimming in
Looking
this
for
event,
some
you
counters
can
for our
come down and
swimmers
count,
before we
please.
get started. And here we go. Lane 2, Leilani Miyamoto. Lane 3, Lauren Greenwell. Lane 4, Noah Layton. And lane 5, McKay. Did you swim this year, Amelia? Yeah, me either. Not worth it. I could not imagine even attempting this. I would just get too bored and I would just get out and leave. It's not. Just tuning in real quick, folks. We're a little bit more than halfway here on our swims. Swimmers are putting in the excellent work here. This is a long and hard swim, but they are crushing it. Coming into the finale here, bell is ringing in the end of our 1650. Coming into the last 54, looks like lane number 5. Putting in the work at almost the 23-minute mark here. Just crushing it. This is a long and grueling task, but they are pushing through. And in lane 5, with a finishing time of 23:31:03, we have our first finisher. Crushed it. Great work. Lanes 2 and lanes 4 right on his tail, getting ready to finish. We'll be back with you when they are finishing up. And lane 5 finishing up. Here comes their last 50. Starts turning on the kick, knowing he's almost done. He can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and he is sprinting to it to make it out. Lane 2 following closely behind. Only a couple more lengths left for them. Hits the wall coming into his last 25, nearing the 26-minute mark. And he is hauling. He's flying across the pool. Made it to half. He's almost there. He can see the light. Coming into the wall with a finishing time of 26:11:54 for lane 4. He finishes up lane 2, putting in the work, catching right up. Finishing up in lane 2, she hears the bell and she is off. Lost her cap, she was swimming so hard. She is flying down the lane. nearing the 28-minute mark, hitting the turn. Some background singing from a random spectator. And coming into the wall, she finishes. What a great swim from all three of these swimmers, really working hard to get it done. She finishes with a time of 28:23:34. Great work to all of our swimmers who joined us today. We will be back tomorrow with some more swim meet action. I'm Ethan Tunnell with Game On Live Studios, and thank you for joining us.